What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated 3-division world champion, who at one point simultaneously held the WBA, World Boxing Association, super title at super featherweight, the WBA regular title at 135 and 140, lightweight and junior welterweight, superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis is 27 wins, no losses, no draw, 25 big wins by way of knockout. He is 27 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. Gervonta Tank Davis responded to a fan on his social media who asked him about Olympic two-time gold medalist, 3-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, Ukrainian superstar boxer Vasily Lomachenko, who made his ring return. Vasily Lomachenko is now 17 wins, 2 losses, no draws, 11 wins by way of knockout, 34 years of age, 5'6" with a 66-inch arm reach. He made his ring return, against JAMAINE ORTIZ, lightweight title contender. JAMAINE ORTIZ, undefeated, came into the fight 16 wins, no losses, 1 draw, 8 wins by way of knockout, 28 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach, 26 years of age, excuse me. And Lomachenko had a lackluster performance, in his ring return. He's considered, there's a lot of high praise for Vasily Lomachenko. He's viewed as, the Matrix. There's a lot of high praise for Vasily Lomachenko. And so Gervonta Tank Davis was asked about his performance and where does he rank him amongst the, quote unquote 4 kings, right? Which is himself, undefeated, now undisputed lightweight world champion, superstar boxer Devin "The Dream" Haney, who is 29 wins, no loss and no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout. He is 23 years of age, 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach. Then there's the man that beat Lomachenko and former unified lightweight world champion, superstar boxer Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez is now 17 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 13 wins by way of knockout. He is 25 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach. And then there's undefeated lightweight, junior welterweight, Mexican superstar title contender, King Ryan Garcia, who is 23 wins, no loss, no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout. He is 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach, He's 24 years of age now, Ryan Garcia is. So they was considered the 4 kings: Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Tank Davis, Devin Haney, and Teofimo Lopez. Lomachenko was already established. They're younger than him, Lomachenko's 34. The closest one in age to him is Tank Davis, who's 27. He'll be 28 the next month, right? And so he's 7 years younger than Lomachenko. So Lomachenko's already established. There was a lot of connections and versus Tank and Lomachenko. Everybody wanted to see Tank and Lomachenko at one point in time. And so Tank was asked, who's the where you rank Lomachenko? To which Gervonta Tank Davis, he responded and he stated, Lomachenko is the easiest one out of everybody for me to beat, put it that way. That's what he said. He said, put it this way, Lomachenko is the easiest fight for me out of everybody, right? And he said, that's my mini-me, and I'll knock out my mini-me. That's what Gervonta Tank Davis said. He said, I'll knock out my mini-me, right? Lomachenko's a southpaw, Gervonta Tank Davis is a southpaw, and for some years now, they were being put, in comparison to one another, who would win. That's the fight that everybody want to see in the lower weight classes. And Gervonta Tank Davis lets it be known, he's the easiest one out of all of them to beat, right? And I told everybody this. I said that Gervonta Tank Davis' style is all wrong for Vasily Lomachenko. And I stated this as well. Actually, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, all of their style is wrong for Vasily Lomachenko. Now, one guy doesn't get included, as I stated, in that 4 Kings conversation. And that one guy is, Shakur STEVENSON, undefeated 2-division world champion, Olympic silver medalist, former unified super featherweight world champion, Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson don't get included in that conversation. And the reason Shakur Stevenson don't get included in that conversation is because Shakur Stevenson is always a weight class below them, right? So since Shakur Stevenson is always a weight class below everybody, you know, Shakur Stevenson just don't get included in that conversation. You understand what I'm saying? He gets excluded out that conversation because they're a weight class above him, or even 2 weight classes at one point in time above Shakur Stevenson. He was one time fighting at 126 while they was all fighting at 135. You understand? Now he's at 135. And Shakur Stevenson was 19 wins, no loss and no draw, 9 wins by way of knockout. Shakur Stevenson, 18 wins, no loss and no draws, 9 wins by way of knockout. Shakur Stevenson is 25 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach. He's a southpaw, right? And like I said, he just don't get included in that conversation because, again, he was always a weight class or 2 below them. But even Shakur Stevenson was now 135-pounder, and they linking Shakur Stevenson to Lomachenko. Shakur Stevenson would beat Lomachenko, and I told everybody that this style is all wrong for Lomachenko. Lomachenko's a finesse fighter. He's a front runner, right? Lomachenko, you know, is very, very talented, right? He has extremely short arms, okay? And everybody got enamored with Lomachenko being named Lomachenko, where he made, you know, fighters, you know, quit on the stool, right? So Lomachenko made a few fighters quit on the stool, and he started to be nicknamed Lomachenko. He made Nicholas Walters quit, Guillermo Rigondeaux quit, you know, Sosa quit, you know. So once he did that, he started to become Lomachenko, but he don't have a lot of power. He frustrates you with his angles and with his ability to box, his high ring IQ, his foot placement, right? That's what he does. He frustrates you. But when I picked Teofimo Lopez to beat Vasyl Lomachenko before their fight, Teofimo Lopez had 15 total fights, okay? 1 title fight, which was his title fight against former IBF lightweight world champion star boxer Richard Comey, to which he brutally knocked him out. And Teofimo Lopez was 23 years of age, right? Lomachenko was 32 years of age, 32 years of age, already considered pound for pound best fighter in the world. They can't stop putting Lomachenko on the pound for pound list. Top 10 over Devin Haney, who's undisputed, over Tank Davis, right? And he got 2 losses that he never avenged, right? They can't stop putting, they're in love with Vasyl Lomachenko, quote unquote mainstream media, right? And so with that said, you know, Lomachenko gets a lot of hype. There's a lot of hype and a lot of, you know, promotion behind him, right? A lot of support behind him. But when I picked Teofimo Lopez, because of the style, I realized and I recognized in a few fights where Lomachenko had. In a Linares fight, mainly. Linares was backing Lomachenko up, and he dropped Lomachenko in that fight. And when he was backing Lomachenko up, and he was coming forward, he was aggressive, Lomachenko was very, he rendered him inactive, right? He'll make you miss, but he don't make you pay. When in the Orlando Salido fight, everybody was saying that, well, he wasn't ready. He was 26 years of age. He was considered the greatest amateur in the history of the sport of boxing, right? Olympic 2-time gold medalist. He wasn't ready for a guy in Orlando Salido who was knocked out 5 times in his first 15 fights as a professional. He wasn't ready to make adjustments against that guy. Orlando Salido pressure and aggression gave Lomachenko problems, and everybody chalked it off as Lomachenko having Orlando Salido bending the rules and using low blows and roughhouse tactics, and Lomachenko wasn't ready for that. Well, when I picked Teofimo Lopez, because I saw what I saw in a few fights, and exactly what I thought was going to happen when he fought Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez was aggressive. He's strong. He has quick hands. He has quick feet, right? And he's young, and he's aggressive, and he's strong, right? So he beat Lomachenko. First 7 rounds, Teofimo Lopez won the first 7 rounds right out the gate against Lomachenko, right? And Teofimo Lopez in the 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th round, in those 4 rounds, Teofimo Lopez switched his game plan, stood in a shoulder roll stance, and was trying to stand on, he was trying to, knock out Lomachenko, right? He was trying to sit down on his punches and knock out Lomachenko, and that wasn't going to work. Lomachenko is still a very, very good fighter with high ring IQ, right? And so it didn't work. And so Teofimo Lopez in the 12th round switched his style up, and he nearly stopped Lomachenko in the 12th round. You watched that 12th round. That was Teofimo Lopez's best round, the 12th round, right? And so then everybody stated that, well, he lost to Teofimo Lopez because of his shoulder. He had a shoulder injury. That's why he lost to Teofimo Lopez. And I told people it had nothing to do with his shoulder. It had everything to do with Teofimo Lopez's style. It's all wrong for him. And it's going to be the same thing when Devin Haney fights him. And I told people that Tank Davis fights Vasyl Lomachenko, he's going to stop Vasyl Lomachenko because styles make fights. Devin Haney's going to outbox him, and he's going to win a decision, right? A comfortable decision. Similar to what he did against George Kambosos Jr. Don't be surprised if it looks similar to when he beat George Kambosos, but they're not going to give him credit, Devin Haney, that is, because they're going to say he was too big. See, Devin Haney, outside of Ryan Garcia, is the biggest one out of the bunch, right? He's 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach, right? So he's bigger than all of these guys in stature, right? So he's going to be chalked off. He was just too big. Tank Davis is actually shorter than Lomachenko. He's not a very big guy. But Tank Davis' style, he'll knock out Lomachenko, right? His aggression, his come forward pressure, and Jamaine Ortiz showed us that. His Jamaine Ortiz's size, his strength, his arm reach, right? His foot speed and hand speed is a problem for Lomachenko. Like I told you guys, he's a front runner. When he has the hand speed advantage and foot speed advantage, then he's going to look like the Matrix. When he don't have those advantages, he's not going to look like the Matrix. And so Gervonta Tank Davis, I know a lot of people going to be upset because Gervonta Tank Davis said Lomachenko is the easiest one out of everybody for me to beat, and I'm knocking my mini-me out. They ain't going to be happy about that. But the truth is the truth. And that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all in one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to Black Media Roll. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for you. Peace.